Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5, where every local story starts here. A few of today's top headlines. A tragic accident this afternoon has claimed the life of a Berea woman, and an Irvine man is now behind bars for attempted murder. Plus, a look at the life of former Kentucky Governor Brereton Jones. We've got the details on all those stories, plus lots more right here today, Live at 5. And our big story of the day, a tragic accidental death occurred today in Madison County. The incident began with a woman being broke down on I-75 northbound. That woman reportedly had two sons that worked for a local wrecker company, and she called them to come to her aid. According to Madison County Coroner Jimmy Cornelison, the son told the woman to get in the passenger side of the rollback. As he was loading, he stated that he heard his mother screaming. He stopped the load and ran back to find the woman out of the rollback, trapped between the cab and the mechanism of the rollback. According to reports, the son stated his mother took pictures of everything and said she may have gotten out of the truck to take a picture. The distraught son then took the woman, the car, and the rollback to Richmond Baptist Health in hopes of saving his mother's life. However, she was pronounced deceased due to the injuries sustained to her chest. The 49-year-old victim has been identified as Bertha Martinez of Berea. Our thoughts and prayers go out to that Martinez family. We'll have more details on that story as they become available. Well, an Irvine man is facing attempted murder charges and other charges today. Irvine police tells WBON TV that they were dispatched to Ann Street in Irvine yesterday around 5:30 p.m. The call was in response to a domestic argument. The female on scene told officers she came home to find her boyfriend of 13 years intoxicated. An argument ensued and the man attacked the woman, choking her and causing her to pass out. After that initial attack, the woman called her boyfriend's sister and told her the situation. After that call, the female victim reported the man attacked her a second time, choking her as the sister arrived to the residence. Police soon arrived and found the woman gasping for air. She was taken to a local Markham and Wallace Mercy Health Hospital for treatment and evaluation. The man involved had fled the scene, but police apprehended him nearby in his vehicle. Arrested was Mark Schreffler, 48, of Irvine. He is now facing charges including attempted murder, felony strangulation, first-degree assault, second-degree domestic violence, and DUI. Schreffler is lodged in the Three Forks Regional Jail in Beattyville. Well, yesterday, Kentucky lost its 58th governor for the Commonwealth. Brereton Jones passed away yesterday afternoon at the age of 84. Jones served as governor from 1991 to 1995. Jones, a Democrat, previously served as the Commonwealth's 50th lieutenant governor from 1987 to 1991. Prior to that, he served as a Republican in the state legislature while living in West Virginia. Jones became a Democrat when he moved to Kentucky and married his wife, Elizabeth Libby Lloyd. Jones established the Airdrie Stud Farm in Woodford County with his wife in the early 1970s. The farm has been recognized internationally for its thoroughbred horses and contributions to the thoroughbred industry. As governor, Jones advocated a state constitutional amendment to allow Kentucky governors and other statewide elected officials to serve 2 consecutive terms. Jones, however, only served 1 term. After that, Jones went back to the farm at Airdrie to do what he really loved. Brereton Jones is survived by his wife Libby, his son and daughter Brett and Lucy. Well, sad news out of Pulaski County, where a 34-year-old Michael Keene, a beloved Eubank Elementary football coach, passed away Saturday after his son's game. He suffered a massive heart attack, leaving behind a wife and 4 children. Keene, remembered as a family man and an Army veteran, was deeply cherished by the young athletes that he coached. Community members gathered at Eubank Elementary School for a heartfelt prayer vigil to honor Keene, attended by about 200 people, including his family and fellow coaches. Joe Carter, the head coach, emphasized Keene's unique ability to connect with each child on a personal level, making the vigil an opportunity for the community to grieve and show support for Keene's grieving family. In the wake of the tragedy, the family is grappling with significant medical and funeral expenses. A GoFundMe has been set up to help ease the financial burdens. Well, Mercy Health Markham and Wallace Hospital is hosting their second annual Estill County Recovery Rally this Friday from 5 to 9 at the Estill County Fair Barn in Irvine. The event is geared toward building the bonds between people in recovery, their families, friends, and the community. Everyone is invited to come and visit community resource booths, a kids station that will include inflatables, a petting zoo, face painting, and Kona ice. Plus, Travel and Tom's coffee truck will be there along with other food and drinks, live music, and Chelsea Nolan, Gino Seal, and Aaron Boyd, and testimonials from Becky Wolfenbarger, Todd Cheney, and Nick Davis. Last year's event was a huge success with over 175 attendees, and the hospital wants to see even more than that come out this year. According to the 2022 report produced by the Kentucky Office of Drug Control Branch, Estill County had the 4th highest overdose death rate in Kentucky last year that were attributed to illicit and prescription drugs, and this event is a great way to bring awareness to that issue, as well as celebrating ones who are or have already gone through recovery. If you'd like some more information on the Recovery Rally or this year's event, you can call 606-726-8198. Well, in a story we've been covering here on WBON TV Channel 9, the body discovered at an auto dealership in Pulaski County has now been identified. The Pulaski County Coroner says that he has confirmed that that body is that of 39-year-old woman Christina Baldridge. Her body was found on September the 12th at the Tri-City Motors on South Highway 27 in Somerset. The cause of her death is currently unknown, and her body has been sent to the state medical examiner's office in Louisville for an autopsy. Well, a 59-year-old Harlan County man is dead after being stung by a swarm of bees yesterday evening. Officials say the man was moving an old bag of potting soil from his porch when he was stung repeatedly. Family members attempted CPR, as did emergency responders, but to no avail. The coroner pronounced the man dead at the Appalachian Regional Hospital in Harlan. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We have weather and sports still to come right here live at 5.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow. Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling. Did you know Markham and Wallace Hospital offers speech therapy for both adults and pediatrics? Why travel north when you can get the care you need right here in Irvine? Adult speech therapy focuses on the assessment and treatment of speech, language, thinking, and swallowing problems. Pediatric speech helps children communicate effectively by assisting with the improvement of their verbal and nonverbal language skills. For more info about the speech therapy department, call 606-723-8235 at Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital. How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV, Channel 9. Another beautiful day right here in the Bluegrass. Lots of sunshine and these nice temperatures are out there. We've got Susie Martin in the Weather Center to let us know if these nice temperatures are going to stick around.
Thank you so much, Gwendolyn. Well, I just love pretty pictures, and this is a nice one from this morning. I love the clouds, quiet weather looking to continue here too, and some beautiful mornings still persisting. And we do have dry air dominating. We do have some slight warming that will be happening, but in these last few days of summer, officially, because the autumnal equinox is this weekend, we are going to be wrapping things up on a very quiet note with a ridge of high pressure that's going to dominate. Now, with that said, a quiet evening ahead of us. We do have temperatures in the 60s, and then into tonight, those temperatures dip down into those lower 50s, so a cool start to the day. We do have minimal cloud cover, though, anticipated, and really not a whole lot of moisture across eastern Kentucky. So for the greater Richmond area, rain is going to be very hard to come by as we do have this dry air dominating, and it's this ridge of high pressure that will be with us for an extended period of time. We see a little bit more cloud cover feeding in here into our Thursday, but precipitation, not so much likely at this point, not for a while, in fact. As we look at our low temperatures for tonight, we do drop down to around 51 degrees here in Richmond, Winchester down to 52, Stanton at 52, and we'll quickly warm. We're thinking 67 by the 10 a.m. hour and then into the 70s and lower 80s by the afternoon. So nice, pleasant scene here. As we look at our forecast highs throughout the area, we've got mainly low 80s. Nicholasville will be up to around 82 degrees and Berea at 80 degrees. Widespread sunshine throughout the region, and our forecast peak wind gusts at just 9-10 miles per hour. So it really is very tranquil across the region. Low dew points yielding some very comfortable air too with that lower humidity. And this will continue, this trend of dry weather, all the way through this weekend. We may need to uptick our rain chances a bit next week early on, but it is going to be a generally dry stretch here for the region. We'll, of course, keep you updated right here. Back to you, Gwendolyn.
Thanks, Susie. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, 2 individuals are facing charges following the discovery of 2 children living in what police described as deplorable conditions over the weekend. Deputies from the Laurel County Sheriff's Office responded to a domestic violence complaint at a residence on West Laurel Road on Saturday. Upon arrival, they found a man and a woman engaged in an argument with visible injuries indicating a possible assault. The 2 individuals, later identified as 23-year-old Austin Neely and 21-year-old Brianna Fulton, both of London, admitted to deputies they had used methamphetamine earlier in the day and were under the influence. While investigating the incident, authorities also found 2 children inside the residence, which was in a state of disrepair. Deputies observed electrical wires hanging from the ceiling with clothes, trash, and rotting food scattered throughout the house. Social Services was called to assist with the case. Neely and Fulton have been charged with assault, public intoxication, and 2 counts of wanton endangerment. They've been incarcerated at the Laurel County Correctional Center. Well, a Central Kentucky man is facing multiple charges following a police chase in southern Kentucky. The incident occurred on Saturday on US 25 West near KFC in Corbin. A Corbin police officer attempted to initiate a traffic stop on a car, but the driver, identified as 21-year-old Jesse Collier of Lexington, fled the scene. Collier led the officers down a side road and onto US 25 East, heading toward Interstate 75. While attempting to assess the interstate, the car went off the side of the road and crashed. Collier was taken into custody without further incident. Police discovered that the car he was driving had been stolen from Lexington. Collier now faces charges of DUI, fleeing or evading police, receiving stolen property, multiple traffic violations, and an outstanding warrant from Fayette County. It's not currently known where he was taken into custody after the incident. Well, in a rather unusual turn of events, the Corbin Police Department in Kentucky found themselves with an unexpected inmate in their custody. On Saturday, officers discovered a wandering pig on, get this, Bacon Creek Road in the community. The police department took to Facebook to ask if anyone recognized the pig and urged the owners to come forward to claim it at the police department. Despite officers' aggressive questioning of the animal, police say the pig would not squeal on whoever turned it loose. But in a happy update, we have learned that that pig has made it all the way home. Well, a suspect has been apprehended in connection with a bank robbery in Lexington. The robbery occurred at the PNC Bank on Euclid Avenue, with the suspect demanding and absconding with an undisclosed sum of cash. Michael Gilbert, 39, was arrested on charges of robbery and tampering with physical evidence. He is currently held in the Fayette County Detention Center. The investigation is ongoing, and anyone with information is urged to contact Lexington Police. Anonymous tips can be submitted through the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers and the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers app. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Dawson Roll up next in the Sports Center.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Micah Watkins, Samantha Burford, and Dawson Rule as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Welcome back to Live at 5. We've got volleyball accolades, EKU football news, and so much more covered today in sports. Here's your local sports anchor, Dawson Rule.
Let's kick off sports with some clips from last night, where Madison Central faced off against Lexington Catholic. Now, Catholic beat Central 3-2 in 5 close sets. Avery Rigney and Emma Carter were honored for individual career accolades. Avery surpassed 1,000 kills, and Emma surpassed 1,000 career assists. These two seniors are key pieces to a Lady Indians volleyball team who's a few weeks away from the beginning of districts play. Tonight, Madison Southern's team travels to Bryan Station to keep their winning streak going in volleyball. The Lady Eagles have rattled off 3 straight wins against Berea, Powell County, and Frankfort. Speaking of Berea, they'll travel to Jackson County tonight, and they're on a 2-game win streak. Now, earlier today was the weekly EKU football press conference, where media heard comments about the upcoming game and more on that tough 27-24 loss that Eastern suffered to Western Carolina.
We wanted to win the game for a lot of reasons on Saturday, and gave ourselves a chance in the fourth quarter. Got to the end of the fourth quarter and just didn't finish it out the way we needed to finish it out. And thought our kids played hard. I thought they played physical. I thought the other team, give Western Carolina credit. They did a great job, and they finished the game. And so we've got to come back this week with a great week of practice and get ready for a ranked SEMO team coming in here. Time to play great competition, you build your football team. We're creating the identity of the 2023 football team here at EKU. I think playing a tough schedule is something that is important. I think when you play games that matter, I think the players want to play in those. I think our coaches want to coach in those. And it does expose yourself to wins and expose yourselves to losses. And so I think we got to keep everything in perspective and make sure that we come out and play to a standard and play to the EKU standard and do everything we can to fight for victory. And I think we've done that. Last 2 weeks, first week we didn't do that, but the last 2 weeks we've done that. We're fairly healthy, so looking forward to the opportunity again to play a ranked team. I think anytime you can bring competition into that, your fans, your alumni, everybody should be excited about the opportunity to walk into Roy Kidd Stadium and see a great football game.
Now, let's look at some soccer recap scores from last night. Madison Southern's girls team won 4-0 over Somerset, and Madison Central's girls team beat Scott County and Georgetown 2-1. Now on the boys' side of soccer, Model heads to Bourbon County at 7 o'clock tonight for a big late regular season matchup. Central's boys, it's the other game this evening. They'll be playing at Scott County in Georgetown, 7:30. Good luck to all our girls and boys teams playing this evening. The girls golf regionals are currently going on right now. For all the Madison County girls results, when they go final, WBN will have them, and I will cover individual and team performances. That's going to conclude sports for today. Thank you for tuning in. And this sports segment was brought to you by the Madison County Pregnancy Help Center. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports report. We're going to take another quick break, but don't go anywhere. I've got the lineup for Tasty Tuesdays, and we're dwindling down on those. Only 2 Tasty Tuesdays left, so make sure you get out today. I've got that coming up right after this break.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Now at A&W, the Spicy Papa Burger Combo with onion rings. A classic Papa Burger, spiced up with jalapeno heat, perfectly paired with a side of onion rings and Spicy Papa dipping sauce. Get it jalapeno mouth, only at A&W. Feeling saucy? Come down to A&W and dip a juicy 5-piece hand-breaded chicken tender combo into our new spicy 3-pepper fire sauce or our new savory A&W sauce. Dip into A&W and try them today.
Are you looking for a brand new SUV that won't break the bank? Look no farther than Jack Burford Chevrolet, home of the newly redesigned 2024 Trax. Bigger, bolder, more refined, and starting under $25,000, the new Chevy Trax is really upped its game. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see everything this new Trax has to offer.
If it won't go down.
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home cleaned for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy.
At WBON TV9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 and all the information for Tasty Tuesday tonight. It's such a beautiful day out there. Go ahead and get out there and enjoy one of the last couple of Tasty Tuesdays we're having for the season. Tonight it is live music by Lauren Mink. Vendors on site tonight will be Bert's Speak Cheesy, the Chuck Wagon will be there, Macitude is going to be there, Ice Paradise, the Little Donut Trailer, and of course the Dreamin' Creek Brewery, as well as Chenault Vineyards, all there until 8 o'clock tonight. Got a traffic impactor to let you guys know about, especially if you live here in Richmond. The intersection of Great House Drive and Cambridge Drive, Wesley Court in Richmond, is now a 4-way stop. The signs were installed today. The Richmond police say there will be a patrolling that intersection soon, but that will give those who travel and live in the area time to adjust before enforcement begins. So make sure you're advised of that stop there now at Great House and Wesley. Well, on September the 16th, 2023, at approximately 1:45 p.m., Kentucky State Police Post 11 received a report of a shooting at US 421 in Manchester. Clay County Sheriff's Office initially responded to the scene and requested KSP assistance. The preliminary investigation indicated that Jason E. Smith, 44, of Manchester, attempted to break into the residence. A male resident of the house confronted him at the front door, resulting resulting in a physical altercation during which the male resident shot Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith was initially transported to emergency room in Manchester, but then subsequently airlifted to the Albert B. Chandler Hospital in Lexington. Unfortunately, Mr. Smith succumbed to his injuries. He was pronounced deceased by the Fayette County Coroner's Office. A autopsy is scheduled. Go on out and enjoy that tasty Tuesday. Have a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy the weather, and I'll see you tomorrow live at 5.